The figure was calculated by an independent website, Iraq Coalition Casualty Count, and by the Associated Press news agency. The US Defense Department confirmed that the 3,000th soldier was killed by small arms fire in Baghdad. It may be just one more death in an unpopular conflict with a life of its own these days, but the 3,000 mark is important nonetheless. It's more than the number who died in the 9/11 attacks. December was one of the deadliest months in the history of the Iraq War. 111 soldiers were killed out of a total of at least 820 in the whole of 2006. There's been massive US investment in the war, but despite spending somewhere in the region of $350 billion, there's been a failure to stop US deaths or the continuing violence. During the course of a near 4-year conflict, which began in March 2003, the American death toll has steadily risen. It reached 1,000 in September of 2004 and had hit 2,000 by October 2005. And as the deaths have mounted, comparisons have been made with the Vietnam War. That conflict, which lasted over a decade and saw the US invade the tiny East Asian country, saw 58,000 US soldiers killed. However, despite the comparisons, the toll from the Iraq War is highly unlikely to reach that figure. The deaths are something that US President George Bush has acknowledged as painful himself. And while the White House has said that the soldiers' sacrifice won't be in vain, the Bush administration is finally reviewing its Iraq strategy in a conflict that's not only costing US lives, but also hundreds of thousands of Iraqi ones. Darren Alette, Islam Channel News.